Okay, so we just finished camping. We're all rested up. Save that. We already talked to him. Sold our stuff. Bought some potions. Oh, we should make some more food. Now that we know what it's actually really used for, it's used for during the camping process. So we should make as much food as we can, I think. Like the vegetable yummy soup. Plus 6 versus difficulty of 10 to produce a larger meal, I guess. So, craft. Potatoes. I got 2 out of that one. 2 out of that one too, and 1 more. 2 more. So we got a lot of food for camping. Because it only takes like 2 vegetable soups for camp. Probably not even that much. Should probably use some. We need to find some new recipes. What's the ration good for? Food. Oh, it does say the food value. So the vegetable soup's worth 14. The ration's worth 10. We need to come up with 20, right? Or is it 10 per person in the party? Yeah, it was 10 per person in the party, I think it was. So, more food or less people? Oh, he said something about the well. Stay as long as you like, just don't drink. Continue. Blah, blah, blah. Where do you get all that coin? What's wrong with the well? Best not drink the water there. It tastes funny and gives you strange dreams. Besides, the children mostly use it for their games these days. There are children here? Aye, Marita's little runts, Oleg and Anja, I think, spends most of their time playing with their mother in the well. Oh no. Don't worry, little ones are bright as rain. Sometimes I even hear them laughing and singing rhymes all night down in the well. Yeah, I think they're ghosts. Okay, so what happened to this place? Nice a place as ever, you'll see. Warm fire, roof over your head. Marita's good to old Basila, letting him stay here. Take care of her in return, Basilo does. She spends all her time playing in the yard with her kids these days, and she forgets to eat. Some days I have to feed her to make sure she doesn't waste away. We already said the children thing. I see. Okay, so let's go talk to What's-Her-Face, and I'm sure she's totally happy about her situation. Lumen rocks slowly back and forth just as she stares blankly at the well in front of her. What has happened here? It took them, called out to them. I heard it. Funny thing is, I heard it calling with my voice. Oleg and Anja live in the well now. They're calling for me to join them. Can I help? It will never stop. It will multiply until it covers all the lands and all the seas, and when we are all dead and bones, the conqueror mold will dress our corpses in black mourning veils. What? Her voice is flat and monotone, and the strange words almost seem to come from somewhere else. She lets out a deep sigh. But if I had my children's bones to bury, it would give me some respite. A moment of silence, then the sickening sound of children's laughter once again rises from the well. Yep, no problem. So we can probably go down the well, or how do we get in the house? There's obviously a trap door there. Maybe that's the way out. Looks like we're going into the well. Maybe not. The well seems ordinary enough until you examine it more closely. A thin layer of slimy black mold seems to cling to its walls, and a heavy odor of filth rises from its depths. You could swear you heard something splash around in the shallow waters. The ladder has been placed in the well shaft, and you could easily descend if you wanted to. Here or the cave? I think we still have friends in the cave. I don't think we have any friends down in the well, so we'll come back to this later. Because again, we know there's... Well, we don't know, but we suspect there's some friends in the cave. Oh, that stuff up front. Just rest. So when do I start playing Apothecary? Steel out. What are these things? Mean little kitties they look like. Dire Hound, level 1 agile beasts. Hostile. +2 to hit, damage is 1/5, vitality 1/5. Okay then. Go there. Gimpy, play the brave one and go. See? Okay, Gimpy. Open up with the magic missile. Cascading, so that one should be mostly dead. That one died. Gimpy. Smack him with your club. Wow. You actually hit him. Shocking. And I get hound ears. Plants, onions. Oh, I bet we can make more food with these things. Body lies broken on the ground. Though it has been gnawed by hounds, it seems clear that this person fell or jumped from the cliffs above. See something. So you can climb the wall ahead, requires athletics. He's got a crappy athletic. Oh, shoot. You can do that. Can we take the rope back? Or these things. Actually, it's staying back. Staying back here. Here. Two souls. Hurt? Burn to this man. Got a little dagger thing. Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me, so I'll talk to her while they're doing this fight. Okay, I'm back. Landed. Damn, they went all the way back to the 60s, 70s with these graphics? No, try 80s and 90s. This is late 80s, early 90s stuff. Fish and chips, coleslaw, dark beer. Take out the coleslaw and that sounds great. Unfortunately, we don't have a decent fish and chips place around us. Can you smash one of these guys? Can't reach the target. So... there. Ouch. With awesome club. Nice miss. Nice miss. You guys are really good shots. Nice Gimpy's dodging. Ta-da. Black background and overlapping pixels reminds you of other generations, though. It doesn't really go back farther for this kind of stuff before the 80s. If you're going back, the video games back in the 60s were basically just squares, like Pong. 70s was just a little bit better, as in instead of one square, it was a couple of squares next to each other. And the 80s, this is stuff. This I would say these graphics are from. Again, this is retro, so it's trying to look like it's an older game, but in reality, the graphics here are actually really good. As far as how many pixels and stuff we're dealing with, it's way better than it was in the 90s. So, yeah, early 80s had more than one color. Depends on what system you're looking at. First version of Pong, 1972. Yep. Pong, just a couple of squares bounce around on the screen. Or, sorry, a couple of rectangles on the square. But as far as, again, this is retro, but this is like late 80s. Actually, and again, depending on what computer system you're looking at, because there's a lot of color here, which is most of the computers and even the consoles at that time period didn't have this many colors in a lot of places. So, you have that to look forward to. I've got that console, just one game on it, Pong, and we had it hooked up to the TV. There you go. So anyway, killed those doggies. Now I have to get up there. So get up there. Is that what the rope was for? It's always looking at it because it reminds you of the same excitement and magic. Technology was also fresh for you. Oh yeah, back then this was all. Kids today have been ruined. They don't know how good they have it these days. So that guy fell from there. He's the one we're looking for, but. We need another rope, I think. Of course, we don't have any money to buy another rope with. We're down to 0 gold because we used it all. Wish I could take this rope back, though. Can we? We see a rope. Blah. Emerging from the rocky shores, you survey the dreary interior of Urda. Rolling hills and moors cover much of the surrounding areas, and tall, jagged mountains rise toward the north. East of you, a lighthouse can be seen, its faint light flickering against the gloom. Beyond that lies a bay, and from its far shore the wind carries the foul stench of burning corpses. There's something wrong here on this island. Something really bad. Cat suppresses a shiver. You came here for a reason, right? With mercenaries and all. Had to have been something important? I was hired to find somebody. Cat listens intently as you tell her about your quest to find Emblood Baron. The girl's lucky to have family care for her, she mumbles. So the old man told you she was last seen in Horan, right? Well, I've been to Horan, landed there on our last run. I could tell something felt off about the place, but nothing like this. Go on. Here's how I see it. Horan isn't far, just a day's march to the east around the bay. However, I think we need to be all clever-like about this. Make sure we rearm and maybe even try to pick up a few allies. If we rush in and end up dead, we're not doing this Embla any good's what I'm trying to say. So, we should explore around a bit, right? Gather a bit of intelligence and whatnot. I agree, we need to take it step by step. Yeah, just like that, she nods. See over there? She points towards the lighthouse to the east. Lighthouse is still lit, so it's bound to be manned. If we make our way there, we might find out more about what's going on. Might even scrounge up a hot meal. Let's get a move on then. As you head across the blasted landscape, you have a growing feeling that whatever horrific fate has befallen this region, it's somehow inexorably tied to your quest. Something dark and vast is slowly spreading throughout the Outer Isles. Tentacles grasping greedily as if searching for something. Great adventures may lie ahead, but so does great terror. Of that you are absolutely certain. Oh, I didn't want to leave yet. So we got a big map to navigate on too. We're not done here. Get over here. I'm guessing, again, the old man had a rope to sell. But again, I don't have the money to buy it. Cheated mother, blah, 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 blah. Continue. Trade. There's a rope. 5 GP. Could sell this tunic for nothing. The breastplate is worth 300. He'll pay us a 105 for it, though. I don't think we want to sell that. Doll. It's worth 4. We'll sell that. Oh. He wants 4 GP for the rope. Can't afford it. Try it. Fishing hook. Let's pay 1 gold for this one. So now we're 2. We need 4. You'll pay 1 GP for the eggs. Don't want to sell the potions. Pumpkin we don't have recipes for. There we go. Now we go see if this actually works. Oh, we should probably rest. Guess we should rest. I didn't realize we were so beat up. Shoot. Training, fletching, so it has a chance to make arrows. As far as food goes, that's 14. We need 6 more. It's overkill. And get the ration. Activating the rest. Camp activity begin. Successfully instructed. She got 1 arrow fletched. Good job. So we picked up a little bit more experience and an arrow. Oh, and that chest up there is ours, but our choices are do something for him, which is actually what we're doing. I'm hoping the rope is going to allow us to get up here. No? How do we get up there then? So apparently the rope isn't doing me any good. How are we supposed to get up there? Get around. No, not the rope. Athletics must roll 7 or above. She should be able to do that better. 5 or above. Take a 10. Good go. Scan. Send. 7. Good enough. Where's our lantern? Lantern go out. There. Small lantern, press T to equip it whilst exploring. Getting good rolls. Oh, this is the key. Okay. Picked up some eggs, some more sun mouse and plants. So another cave. This is not the cave we originally went into, I don't think. Like somebody we should be talking to. Iron? Good rolls for her. That stuff. And who are you? Standing on the edge of the cliff is a crewman from the Zephyr, lucky enough to have made it ashore. The man is swaying and looks in shock. I saw it, by the dead. I just saw it out there. The thing that sunk us, it's still out there. The man begins jabbering incoherently. Well, you're helpful. But this is where we're trying to go. Eggs. There's the telescope we're looking for. There's another rope. Stuff. So, brandy. 3 rations, so that's 10. Astronomer's journal and gold. Maybe it's a jabberwacky. Yes, a jabberwacky. So we could camp here, right? But we don't need to. We're good. Oh, dead guy. It finally wrought telescope. Oh, sorry, this is telescope. Used for astronomical observations. The lenses are no doubt the product of some of the Empire's finest halomancers, and allow stars to be observed even in full daylight. Examine the seas. Examine the sky. Generals, take the telescope. Examine the seas. You look upon the churning great royal that surrounds the wind-swept shores of Idra. Far out there, among the great waves and beating winds, you swear you momentarily see a great glistening shape shifting just beneath the surface. Whatever bad madness has befallen this island, you are certainly safer here than on any ship out there. For more telescope stuff. You finally brought a telescope used for blah blah blah. Examine the sky in general. You point the telescope skywards, and after a few moments of searching, you find a gap where the stormy skies have parted, just enough to allow you to examine the stars in their firmament. Floor 5. So Gimpy's got a blah. So I think we succeed. A moment of confusion washes over you as you find yourself utterly disoriented in a sky you should know as well as the back of your hand. Somehow the stars you see in the sky are utterly alien to you. The realization leaves you chilled to your bones. Instinctively, you look away from a strange stellar vista. Back at the sky. Training a telescope on the southeastern quadrant of the sky, your eyes are immediately drawn to what appears to be something akin to a small reddish cluster of stars. Though at first the tiny speck is hardly noticeable, it seems to grow larger as you regard it. At once you're struck with the terrible realization that as you are watching it, it is gazing back. Hold the gaze. You steel yourself and gaze back into the cosmic aberration. A moment stretches into hours, days, eons. Stars are birthed and die, collapsing in on themselves in the cataclysms that shake the very foundations of creation. Willpower. This is not going to be going well. Difficulty 14. He has to roll a 12 on a 2d6. And Gimpy loses. As you come to, you are sitting befuddled in the grass. And we've got a little thing going on. We've got a little marked up face. But found on the grass near the telescope. You have no idea how much the time has passed, but you feel like you have traveled impossible distances. For a fleeting moment, you sense profound realizations as they flee your mind like dreams upon waking. With a ringing head and a deep feeling of dread creeping in, you would vow never to gaze into that accursed telescope again. So that went not good. Fearful. It's afraid, blah, penalty to hit, roll a successful willpower save, throw or at the end of each turn to remove. Sure. So take that telescope. We're gonna give it to what's his face so we can get our stuff. What's this? Oh, it's a backpack. Never mind. Athletics. I'm sure it'll be safe. Elder God Bind Parasite acquired. By looking through a telescope? I don't think so. So 8. Good enough. Okay, back to the old man. Go get our stuff. I don't know what's in there exactly, but it's our stuff, not his. Blah, blah. Let's trade. Where do you get all the coin? I have the telescope. As I hand the telescope over to the wreck picker, his eyes light up as in a not wholly sane manner. Chest yours, little fish, Basilio shouts over his shoulder as he rushes out into the yard with his new puzzle prize. Open the chest. So, fine dagger. Oops. Moderate attunement.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
Money. Okay, so Gimpy's got his clothes back, I think. Some ropes. Fine dagger. Should we give her the fine dagger? She'll do more damage with it than we will. Oh no, this is cat. Never mind. You get that. But you don't get the ropes. Commoner's guard for you. Gimpy gets the robes. And his club of doom. Should you have the club of doom or accuracy -1, damage is 1 to 3. Take the little dagger. Better chance to hit at least. Astronomer's journal. Oh, you can read it. Journal contains a large amount of tabulated data that appears to okay. So much reading, I think we're good. Here's our rations, potions, brandy. At least we got some money. Gimpy with his dagger and his lantern, much to be feared. She's got her dagger now and the bow. So that's 14 arrows left. Gimpy's got to, he's got to make those saving throws. Someday. Okay. So. Cave. Can't bring yourself to look into that accursed telescope again. But I want to. Can she do it? Aw. Back to the cave. Although we can't get up this way, can we? We have to go down the shoreline stuff. Over there. Should probably go back into the cave. Yeah, already looted your body. So, this cave or the upstairs cave? Yeah, let's go back to this cave. It'll be safe. It'll be fine. Gimpy is still fearful, though. So we already killed the stuff in here. A lot of things back here. I don't know what those are. Bats. Okay, we can live with bats. I hope. We hit +2, damage is 1 to 2, vitality 5, and 7, so basically 12 hit points. With his fire. Oh, Gimpy's at the end of the line. Don't do that. Dagger power. She's gonna get eaten alive, isn't she? Ow. Gimpy with fire. He's got 3 movement, so 1, 2, 3. No, that's 4. Let's do blurring, so he's got dodge. Dodge bonus. Do you need to improve your batting average? Battling average? Or batting? Yeah, this we got to improve our batting average here for sure. He didn't die. Backstab that one though. Oh, did it say panicking? Were they panicking? Missile that one. There's a cascade. Let's preserve that mana a little bit. Need more than one attack. Ouch. So much for the dodge. How did not kill that thing? That one looks panicked. Go. We definitely need a real fighter in this group. Somebody that can actually tank. Backstabbing's good though. I'm not sure exactly how it's working. I'm guessing if Gimpy's engaged, it helps. I'm not sure how it's working. Guess we can read up on it, huh? Backstabber. As a character, perform backstab attacks against vulnerable targets. So what does that mean exactly? This weapon attack is form. This attribute is multiplied by their weapon's crit multiplier and added to the total damage. Okay, so not really helping me in how that works. He was panicked. Couldn't do anything as a result. Charge. Oh, I guess if you run into it, I guess. Ouch. Misclick. He is going to need to drink a potion. So we do have adds conditions fortified, wielded, and intoxicated. That's not what we want. It's lesser attunement. Tonic vitality, so 10 to 20. Drink it. There we go. Guess we should be sneaky. Look at that stuff. Grave child stuff, whatever. You had nearly grown accustomed to the foul stench that lingers in these caves, but now it is once more assaults your senses with renewed vigor, rolling out of the eastern passage like so many black tendrils probing for a way into the very core of your being. Whatever lies ahead must be at the center of the rot that permeates this pit. I'm gonna puke again. He's a 7, so Gimpy's gonna be puking. You vomit violently, blah blah blah. This happened before. So, that didn't go well. Oh, look at all the dead people. Gloves. Masterwork armored gauntlets of healing. Glove enchanted. Soak 3, enchant 1. Adds +1 to healing. Weighs 4 pounds. We don't have anybody who really heals, though. Corpses of the doomed crew of the Zephyr are arranged around the chamber's central column. A pale light shines down from an aperture in the vaulted cave ceiling above, illuminating their bloated features and pale blue skin. Is there a form of artistry to their arrangement? For a brief moment, you almost find it beautiful. The thought comes into your mind unbidden and interloper. Stepping between the corpses, you spot a man who you immediately recognize as the Zephyr's first mate. Around his neck, a sturdy chain glimmers, and you carefully fish out a strange octagonal amulet, richly filigreed, and with the navigational rosette of the Nautical Guild carved on it. This is no doubt the captain's seal, and is apparently an item that the guild will pay handsomely to have returned to them. As you pocket the amulet, you become aware of movement in the waters around you. Strange stalked eyes regard you as several of the chitinous horrors emerge. No doubt, the abominations have come to feed on the flesh of the dead or the living. Stealth. Attempt to sneak away. You've been found wanting. Gimpy's not the stealthiest. Not again, not his thing. The abominable creatures snap their claws greedily as they advance towards you, no doubt intending to make you part of their gruesome display. So 2 giant crabs and Gimpy and that cat. Oh, she leveled up even. Gimpy. Stay back there for now. Stay there. Let them come to us. Yeah, Gimpy. You got some magic left. Got a cascade. Good. Dead. Nope, not almost dead crab. Helps to hit. Ouch. Oh, the soak from the gauntlets is so she's taking less damage. Good job, Gimpy, with the charge. They have more soaking damage than us. Market blurring. Sure. Gimpy's got a bonus to dodging now. These things seem a lot tougher than they were before. Ouch. Critical hit. Oh, 3 whole points of damage. How many hit points do you have left? Vermin. 3 wound. Sorry. So vitality. So you got 3 hit points left. This is their armor. Oops.
I do not think oops means what you think it means.
Oh, it does. Dead crap. So you've 18 hit points plus that stupid absorption. Gimpy's out of mana. Soaking 5. Ugh. We'll put the backstab. That'll work. Okay, they both leveled up. So more chitin. Level up. So this should get us our health and mana back. Gimpy reaches level 4. +2 to vitality, +4 to attunement. Wonders what Veronica thinks Gimpy means when he says oops. She knows exactly what I mean. You can feel yourself growing stronger with every trial you face. Each adventure leaves you just a little faster, a little braver. What more are you capable of? I don't know. Okay. That's right, we're going to go next level of fire because we have 3 points. And then over here, more lore. Or increased spell aptitude. That's for making rolls and more casting spells, I think. Increase max cascade. That just burns through the mana. But to get up to 6, and this is more mana. So let's work on that. So what spells? So this is Flaming Fist, which is target any opponent or ally adjacent to the caster, deals 48 damage, plus magical aptitude. Mark of Illumination, targets any opponent or ally anywhere on the battlefield, and they become illuminated. That's till the end of combat, can be removed by magic. Target glows softly, emitting lighting. So Searing Lash. Targets all opponents and allies in the line target area. Deals 48 plus magical aptitude. So it's basically a lightning bolt type deal, but fire. Resistance. Summon Magmite. So that's the summoning thing. Targets any tile anywhere. Summons one of the following creatures in each target area tile. Magmite. So not Flaming Fists, not Illumination, Lash, and Magmite. Okay, then you're next. So she's a level 3 now, so +3 to her vitality. Hey Taco, welcome back. Happy Friday. So for her, she's a thief. So increased stealth, increased movement. This is weapon stuff. Oh, this is backstabbing stuff. She's got level 1 in almost everything. Increases light armor use. She's not even wearing armor. Light weapon accuracy. Piercing damage. We'll take that. That's the rank 3. This is 1. Increased thievery. Thievery. So thievery skill. Light weapon accuracy. Increase backstab damage. Let's do. I'm thinking light weapon accuracy. Because she doesn't hit as much as she should be hitting. Or increase stealth. And we don't care about stealth so much. So we'll do 2 more points here. Oh, sorry, 2 more points up here. So, more accuracy. Ta-da. So, there's our free heal too. All the dead people. Dead person we can't loot. Looks like we're supposed to do this, but they're not letting us loot that corpse. Chest, though. So thievery, so that is her job. Pick that lock. No problem. Masterwork armored boots of lore. So the boots of lore do +1 to lore. Masterwork armored boots, footwear enchanted. Soak 2, enchant 1, so Gimpy. He's the lore person. Now it's the amulet. Nautical seal, strange. Okay, so this is just something we're just going to sell at some point. And Taco, thank you for the 5 consecutive streams watched. Much appreciated. And once again, happy Friday. Can't reach those from here, so I'm guessing we're going to have to go around. Should probably be sneaking. Where do these stairs go? Up here. Stepping into the fresh air, you pull the strange octagonal guild seal from your pocket and examine it more closely. The dark metallic surface is covered in intricately carved lines and symbols. It reminds you of a mix between a compass and an astrolabe, whatever an astrolabe is. Helen, try to think if you've heard about something like this before. Bingo. And success. You have indeed heard about this type of device before. As you understand it, it allows the officers of a nautical guild ship to operate the vessel's complicated navigational instruments. But more than that, it also serves as a device that records the captain's log. No doubt the information stored inside this device is its true value to the Nautical Guild. The Zephyr was sunk by some unknown horror, and the Guild would pay dearly to learn more about such a dire threat to its operations. You feel the weight of the strange device in your hands. For a moment, you're back on the deck of the Zephyr. Monstrous tentacles rise above the ship like strange alien towers. Terrified screams fill the air. You shudder. Cat's voice snaps you out of it. If we ever get off this bloody island and back to the mainland, the Guild will pay well to have that returned. All I ask is you remember who told you about it. Don't worry, we'll split the coin. You can keep the coin. All I want is to be done with the Guild. Be free to wander as I like. Maybe wander up to my brother and stick a knife in his fat gut. Astrolabes were instruments for navigating by the stars, used on old ships, if I recall. Yeah, I know the sextant. But astrolabe, it sounds familiar, but nothing's coming to mind. I think you're right, though. Your brother? It was my older brother who sold me off to the Guild. I was bloody 12. 20 years is what I owe them on account of that bastard, and I've already wasted 10 years. Her voice breaks for a moment before steel creeps back into her otherwise soft features. Like I said, getting the bastard will go a long way towards setting things right. And the amulet will help you somehow. Sure, I'm free enough for now, but the Guild doesn't like to let their assets go, and they have a way of catching up with those who jump ship. Even someone as lowly as me. Dangling a recovered captain seal in front of them is exactly the kind of thing that might sway them. We'll do what we can. I'm liking you more and more. Let's start by getting off this bloody island alive. Ah, okay. So, I thought this was going to be related to the well, but let's go back in. We weren't done exploring, I don't think. Getting him seems a bit extreme, though. He sold her into slavery, basically, Jeff. I think that's probably an appropriate penalty. The astrolabes were for measuring time by the movement of the stars. Sextant was for navigation. Okay. Maybe we can loot this body now. So for some reason this body is supposed to be lootable or some type of loot, but it's just not happening. Stop that.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Already? Oh.
Go get some more water while you are up. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
Potions. Yep.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Again, thank you for everybody who's helped with the purchasing of Rocket Street so far. Much appreciated. Mrs. Gimpy appreciates that as well. And is this the way? Where's this going to take us? We'll find out when we get back from break. Having slowed down a bit, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go check on Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.